The Cursed Queen. Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom, there lived a queen who was famous for her beauty and grace. Everyone lined up to attend the grand balls held in her magnificent palace. However, the queen felt a sense of unhappiness deep inside. One stormy night, an enigmatic woman appeared at the queen's door. The woman offered the queen a potion filled with the desire for beauty and youth. "If you drink this potion," the woman said, "you'll possess eternal youth and beauty. But there will be a price." Driven by her desire to fill the void within her with beauty, the queen accepted the woman's offer. When she drank the potion, she indeed became younger and more beautiful. People gathered around her and began to admire her with awe. However, the queen failed to notice an unexpected consequence. Over time, the beauty in the queen's heart was replaced by arrogance and cruelty. She focused on enjoying her youth and beauty, paying no attention to the suffering of others. It was then that the curse emerged. One night, the queen was warned in a dream by a terrible fairy. The fairy revealed that the queen's heart had been poisoned by arrogance and cruelty, and thus eternal youth and beauty had turned into a curse. However, the fairy also mentioned that there was hope. When the queen woke up and accepted the truth, she realized the mistake she had made in the past. She understood the true value and significance of her beauty. Determined to make amends for her wrongdoings, she decided to take on a mission. The queen began to travel throughout her kingdom, lending a helping hand with her own efforts. She served the sick and the poor in hospitals, provided educational opportunities for children, and worked to restore justice in her kingdom. Every act of kindness she performed alleviated the curse. After a while, the kingdom witnessed the queen's transformation. People saw her heart and began to respect her sincerely. The queen's acts of kindness and sacrifices became legendary among the people. She had become a true leader. One day, the queen encountered a group of children and witnessed their innocence and love. She started spending time with them, and the sincerity and joy she learned from them healed her own heart. The queen realized that she had found true happiness by letting go of her desire for beauty and youth. The cursed queen had accomplished the transformation of her kingdom. Beauty and youth were no longer her top priorities. With a heart filled with love, the queen found great joy in serving her people, upholding justice and setting an example through her acts of kindness. One day, the enigmatic woman returned to the queen's door. However, this time, the queen rejected the offer presented to her. She had come to understand that the price paid for youth and beauty was far surpassed by the true value of happiness and inner peace. The queen began to live in peace, making amends for the dark days and mistakes she had left behind. She rebuilt her kingdom through her acts of kindness and earned the love of her people. The queen continued to live, having learned valuable lessons from her cursed past, and she was remembered as a hero of her kingdom. This story illustrates how the desire for beauty and youth can transform into arrogance and cruelty over time, and emphasizes that true happiness lies in sincerity, love, and helping others. The queen successfully overcame her curse through her acts of kindness and became an inspiring leader to the people.